What's up, design family, and welcome back to another episode of Fittdesign TV. So glad to have you back on the channel. On today's episode, we'll be looking at how to choose the right hanger type for your clothing. Whether you're a fashion brand looking to stock your clothing at a retail store or at a warehouse, or simply you're a fashion lover with a wide wardrobe, on today's episode, we'll quickly run you through the spectrum of hanger types available. That way, you can make the decision on which hanger is going to be right for a specific product or garment type that you're holding. What's up, design family, and welcome to Fittdesign TV. So glad to have you here. On this channel, we discuss all things sports fashion, graphic design, manufacturing, and technology. We'll discuss key topics, answer pressing questions, and provide actionable steps on starting your own product line. If you're interested in any of the above topics, stick around. You're in for a good one. It goes without saying that ideally you would want all of the hangers that you're using to retain the same visual identity. This is especially important when it comes to a physical retail store. You don't want to have one hanger type that is a brown wood, one hanger type that is a black plastic, one hanger type that is a stainless steel metal. You want to make sure everything is uniform. But at the same time, you do want to make sure that you're selecting the hanger type that's going to be the best suited specifically towards your garment type. So if you're stocking an item like a pair of joggers, chances are using a shirt hanger is not going to be the right option for you. So today we'll look at the wide variety of hangers available and give you guys the tips and tricks needed to select the ones that are going to show off your creations the best without losing any of the functionality required. Getting right into it, the first category of hangers we're going to discuss is the thin hanger. These hangers will ultimately save space and are going to work for a wide variety and a range of purposes. Within this category, you have your wire hangers. These are inexpensive and lightweight, but ultimately they may leave marks on the garment. They're not very sturdy, at the same time they bend easily. These are going to be suitable for tees, shirts, sweaters, knitwear, dresses, and potentially pants if they're not too heavy. Tubular hangers. These are going to be available in a large variety of colors. They're very common. You see them pretty much everywhere, especially in homes. When it comes to their suitability, they are going to be suitable for tees, shirts, sweaters, knitwears, dresses, coats, and again, even pants. They're going to be a little bit more sturdy than the wire hanger, so that is a positive that they have. In the category of thin hangers, we also have what are known as salesman hangers. These are all-purpose hangers that work extremely well for things like trade shows, and they will be suitable for tees, shirts, sweaters, knitwear, dresses, coats, pants, shorts, and actually skirts because of the additional clips that they have on the horizontal bar. Also, last in this category is the circle hanger. These hangers, because of their unique shape as a circle, are going to help keep your garments completely mark-free. These are going to be suitable for tees, shirts, sweaters, knitwear, dresses, and lastly, coats. The second category of hangers we'll be discussing is that of thick hangers. Thick hangers have a major benefit over the thin hangers in that, yes, they have a bit more mass on them, so they'll do well not to leave marks on the garment. They won't pinch the garment, they won't leave a shape on the garment that you typically see with the thinner hangers that are applying more pressure per surface area. And ultimately, yes, because of their thickness, they will take up more space. You'll be able to stack less of them. Some of the most common ones are coat hangers. These are typically made out of plastic and are very common to see used on blazers. Sometimes they are velvet coated depending on the luxury factor of that specific hanger and the item it's used on. They are suitable for t-shirts, shirts, sweaters, knitwear, dresses, and coats. You won't see pants on these because they typically lack the horizontal bar that goes across. Second, we have our bar hangers. Then these ones will have this bar and are typically made out of wood. The better quality ones will be made out of higher quality wood like cedar wood, and the cheaper ones will be made out of cheaper materials, so on and so forth. These are going to be suitable for t-shirts, shirts, sweaters, knitwear, dresses, coats, and even pants. Moving on in this category, we have our hangers with the bar and clips. This is going to be very similar to the bar hanger, except it's going to be made out of a different material. At the same time, the horizontal bar will have two rubber clips at either ends of the bar. These are going to be used to hold on to the pants. These are all-purpose hangers that are extremely suitable for tees, shirts, sweaters, knitwear, dresses, coats, pants, shorts, and skirts. And then moving on from that, we have our display hangers. Very similar to the hangers with bars and clips, except instead of having the bar aligned at the bottom of the shoulder portion, it is a little bit staggered using this U shape with these two rubber bars or these two rubber clips at either end. So what is this going to be used for? Well, because of its unique shape, ultimately it is going to be used to arrange a display of clothes where you want to be able to see the top, and beneath it, you want to be able to see the bottom. This is going to be great for retail purposes, especially if you're trying to sell a set. When it comes to its suitability as well, it's going to be suitable for tees, shirts, sweaters, knitwears, dresses, coats, pants, shorts, and ultimately skirts. Lastly in this category is the double wire hanger. Similar to the wire hanger we discussed in the first segment, this is a unique shape of a double wire hanger where the wires are staggered over each other, creating more mass and ultimately distributing the load evenly on the garment, or more evenly on the garment. In this case, these are going to be suitable for tees, shirts, sweaters, knitwear, dresses, and coats. They don't have a horizontal bar at the bottom, so you can't actually stock pants on them. The third category on our list is the specialty hanger. These are going to be hangers that are used for unique or sometimes unusual garments. And the first in this segment is going to be the lingerie hanger. Typically made out of plastic, it has an extremely unique shape with these very unique hooks on either sides. These are typically used to add the lace or the strap, typically seen in lingerie items. Also, we have our notched hangers. These are very typical in their shape, but at the ends of the shoulder portions, you'll notice a small notch on either side. That's meant to help the straps of the garments stay in place. So typically we see strappy garments used on these types of hangers. We also have belt hangers. Very similar to a tubular hanger in that it has the similar profile and channel, but it has multiple horizontal bars at the bottom to help for the stacking of belts. We also have padded hangers. Padded hangers are typically covered in satin, and these garments or these hangers are used for luxury garments or garments that have a shape that distorts easily. So this can be garments like lingerie that are made out of very delicate fabric that tends to stretch and distort quite easily. And lastly on this list, we have our multiple slack hangers. Again, typically made out of plastic because of their unique shape. These are created for multiple pants or scarves. They'll have multiple horizontal bars down the bottom where you can stack your pants readily. The last category that we'll be discussing on today's episode is that of the bottom hangers. Like the name suggests, these are hangers that are specially designed for pants, shorts, and skirts. The first in this category is going to be the thin hanger with clips. These are extremely common and are quite a cheap option that you typically see in most fast fashion stores. These come with choices of thick or thin clips and are suitable for pants, shorts, and skirts. Second in this category is the pant hanger with clamps. Usually you'll notice a metal hook that supports two clamps that come together. These clamps are usually made out of wood and will be lined either with a notch or a notched texture on the inside or a felt material. The notched or the felt material are both meant to provide friction to hold onto the pants and also to not damage the surface of the pants. These are going to be suitable for skirts, shorts, and suit pants. Moving on, we have our thick hangers with clips. These are an extremely presentable option because of the way that they are arranged with a wooden bar up top and a U-shaped channel with a choice of either thick or thin clamps on either sides of the bar. And again, these are going to be suitable for pants, shorts, and skirts. And lastly, in this category and in the overall spectrum of hangers you'll need to know is that of the pants hanger. This is an extremely inexpensive option, typically seen in plastic, and are extremely suitable for pants or scarves. Well, that is a wrap on this episode, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I know it was a bit of a technical episode with a lot of back and forth, but by now you should have a much better understanding of the full spectrum of hangers available to you. That way, the next time you're at a store or you're looking for hangers online or at a physical store, you're able to pick the one that is the right option for you, knowing whether you want it for a pair of suit pants, skirt, or any other items. Now you'll be able to make the decision that is 100% correct. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please consider smashing a massive thumbs up. It really does help us out and keeps us motivated to keep pumping out content for you. Also, if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. We put out great content on a week-to-week basis, pretty much twice a week, every Wednesday and every Sunday, and it would mean the absolute world to us for you to join us along for the ride. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Fittdesign TV. Until next week's episode, stay awesome.